Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Silver Chaos. So, last time, I threw out a bunch of tangents, but basically what ended up happening is this guy right here, Adonis, was just hanging out in the corridor talking to some random dude, thinking about his best buddy Mite, but it turns out Mite ended up getting into a big old accident, which ended up injuring him pretty bad. I think he was sparring with somebody, and then the guy was about to fall off a cliff. Mite saved him from doing so, but Mite ended up falling down himself, and he got hurt really bad to the point where healing magic wasn't capable of helping him, and they did a couple of operations on him, but even then that really didn't help. So Mite was looking like he was gonna die, and then, Adonis gets found by some weird strange dude in a cloak with a weird demon hand who was like, hey man, here, take this. It's dangerous to go alone, you need this book, and you're gonna save your best friend. That demon dude you totally shouldn't trust, but Adonis was like, nah man, I'm gonna use this book to save my best friend, because this is what the book is, power and all that shit. Let's get right into it. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good recap. Game? Okay, there we go. On the bed, the flame of Mite's life grew weak and could burn out at any time. Adonis stood by Mite's side and extended the magic book. Way of an anti-soul? The fuck is an anti-soul? The antithesis. What the hell would be the antithesis of a soul? Okay, whatever. Way of an anti-soul was from one of the ultimate upper divisions of magic, said to even be able to revive the dead. And it was forbidden magic. The act of tampering with human life using magic must have been so horrifying it stained the heart of God, and over time must have been sealed over with water. I don't know. I mean, dude's totally evil. Don't use the book. I mean, he's your best buddy, your pal, the guy you're probably gonna stick your dick in later, but don't use the book. Do not use the book. The book is evil. Don't do it. Suddenly, Mite began to be in pain on the bed. An anguished expression rose on his face, and his body spasmed twice, and greatly 3 times. Mito! Yeah, that's what you want to tell somebody who's basically about to... It looked like he was going into a seizure. Yeah, be brave. That's the perfect words to say, man. Mite's breathing was becoming feeble, and he was having trouble emitting words from his throat. Adonis judged by his appearance that he needed to move his ear near his mouth in order to recognize a single word that Adonis. As Mite called out his name with his dying body, Adonis' heart decided. You're gonna end up being the final boss of this game, aren't you? Is this gonna be a Full Metal Alchemist situation? I'm gonna bring you, don't worry, I'll totally save you. And then all of a sudden, you lose an arm and then Mite loses his body. Is that what's gonna happen here? That's exactly what's gonna happen here, isn't it? Actually, to tell the truth, in this situation, I think no, it will basically be the same, right? Because Ed was the older one. So yeah, he's gonna lose an arm and a leg, and Mite's gonna lose his body. Good job, bro. You totally did it. Although then again, he kinda. I'm not gonna spoil it. Wait, how old is Full Metal Alchemist? Yeah, fuck it. So with the book in his hand, Adonis began to slowly chant an aria. As he recited each word one by one, colorful rays of light gushed out at his feet. Can we get like a representation? Oh, there we go. I was about to ask for a representation of it. So if he was an ordinary musician, he would just stand there as the powerful magic snatched away his magical power and physical strength when he finished the aria. You're summoning something? I thought this was going to be healing magic. As he finished the spell, Adonis was surrounded by a pillar of light. Game? Oh, there we go. While reciting the spell, Adonis felt something of malice, and felt something malice. Yeah, that should be of malice. But anyway, he expected the way of the anti-soul to restore life, but the opposite happened. A cold, bottomless darkness controlled the surroundings. Something called anti-soul isn't a good thing, damn it! Then darkness suddenly appeared before Adonis' eyes. Oh, you look like Venom, and pretty damn cool. Can I look at what? Can I just stare at you? Is it possible? Oh, what the hell's going on here? Okay, there we go. Yeah, look at this guy. He looks pretty damn cool. Look at that. Doesn't have a dick, but hey, man, he looks like Venom. Awesome. All right, let's continue on with the game. Game? Yeah, there we go. The darkness instantly changed form into a shadow of a large person and stood naked before Adonis. When the darkness had formed into a troublesome figure, it spoke in a deep voice that echoed through the earth. Oh man, that's actually kind of cool. Adonis stood face to face with darkness, silently standing ready. But Adonis lost his complexion for a moment at the proposition of darkness, but after a little time he murmured, okay, can people in these conditions just ask what the proposition is? You're probably gonna end up taking it anyway. But you should at least know what you're getting into. If he's saying, oh yeah, sure man, I'm totally gonna help your bro out, but hey, there's a condition for it, you could just go there and say, alright, what's the condition? I wanna know what it is that I'm giving up before, automatically I just get cut in half and this dude starts eating my entrails. Or he takes my body. I don't want some random Orochimaru shit going on here without me knowing it. Adonis is a fucking idiot. Darkness held Mike's body aloft in his arms, and at that moment his entire body was wrapped in dazzling white light. Color returned to Mike's pale face, and weakly he began breathing regularly again. With his own eyes he saw his appearance, and relief rose to Adonis' face, which had stiffened with tension. You look very evil right now. Deadpan faces never look good. They never do. Anyway, the demon broke the peace with his voice. Though Adonis kept silent, only a word would be said soon. Is that supposed to be there? Darkness didn't reply. Adonis stared at the completely recovered Mike standing by his side. He murmured as he softly put his lips on Mike as he slept. If he wasn't mistaken, warmth returned to Mike's cold body. Adonis could feel it in his lips. He was good with this. Firmly, Adonis turned back toward darkness and took a step forward. With fearless laughter, darkness wrapped up his body. Involuntarily, Adonis raised his voice. Mike's eyes opened slightly at the response to his voice. Although he came back from the edge of death because of darkness magic, his senses hadn't woken up. As his eyes lost focus, he absentmindedly gazed at the scene. Like a nightmare, he gazed at the huge shadow embracing Adonis and flying out of the window. At the last second, Adonis earnestly held out his hands eagerly. He tried to reach Might. His hand fell gently, and Adonis lost consciousness and continued to vanish into the darkness. Adonis, where are you going? Adonis! He wasn't able to call out a single word from his mouth. And at that, Might once again fell into a deep sleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's have everything be jovial again. That's really great. You know, we just saw some heavy shit. Hey, let's be happy now. No, what the fuck? That wasn't even a good transition there. The music just kicked up instantly. Come on, man. Whatever. So, trying to strike out while tossing about in bed, he opened his eyes and he could feel as the cold feeling of the floor. So this is our main guy? Alright. I dig it. So, taking in the situation, Mike frantically tried to remember what happened. Oh, okay, I thought someone else was falling, and then he said, okay, well, whatever. I got it mostly right, damn it. So why exactly is he inside of a cell? Well, in this case, outside of it, because that's exactly how it looks. But anyway, startled, he tried to jump to his feet, but his body was heavy and he didn't move. As he thought about that, footsteps approached on the other side of the bars. Game? Who the fuck is Hector? I guess you're Hector. Alright. Hector Bryce. In training school, he was a man specializing in assassination techniques. He received excellent records from the teachers, but he an air. Okay, I guess that's supposed to be had an air of darkness hunger. Wait, no, that doesn't even make sense if I just put had there. What the hell? Okay, whatever. But he an air of darkness hung around him. Yeah, it should be he had an air of darkness that hung around him. And he was a difficult person to approach. Speaking of assassination techniques, he had heard bad things that the masterminds of battles use assassins in order to settle very mainly prolonged battles. As a way of decreasing useless casualties, it was a skill that could never be done negligently. Even then, it was cruel and no one could be proud of it. But there were also people who enjoyed practicing assassinations on the inside, like this young man. It wasn't only that it was Mike's weakness. For whatever reason, Hector made Might an enemy in his eyes, persisting and coiling around the matter. Well, you know, I was basically dead, and then I wake up in a jail cell. Obviously, I haven't taken anything in. A faint, cruel smile rose on his face as he opened the prison door and entered. Okay, smoothing accepting Mike's anger, Hector continued.
あの時、異変を感じて、教官たちと僕が医務室に来てみると、そしてベッドのそばの床には古びた魔術書が落ちていた。その魔術書には何が書かれていたと思います？
I don't know. Is it the Kama Sutra? From the pompous tone and his reaction, he could see the situation, and Mike glanced away, answering aloofly.
分かっていれば聞いたりなんかしないさ。そうですね。魔術書には反魂の術が記されてあったのですよ。反魂の術？剣術専攻のマイト君でも 禁忌の魔法のことぐらい聞いたことはありますよね。
Hector said that to make him look like a fool in such a place, might was weak in those areas.
ああ、そのぐらい知ってるさ。でも確かあの術は国から使用を禁じられているはずだ。
つまり誰かが瀕死のあなたに反魂の術を施したわけですよ。多分あなたのそばにいたアドニス君の仕業でしょう。
アドニスが
Game?
その証拠に彼はあれから姿を隠しています。大罪を犯した処罰から逃れるためにどこかへ逃亡したのでしょう。
So why is Might in the jail cell?
違う。アドニスはあの黒い影にさらわれたんだ。
And you're not gonna tell him that because no one will believe you. That's an obvious thing, but you should still try. But Might didn't think he would inform Hector of that. Why not? It was the sight that he had to see for himself to believe. If he told Hector that, he'd further shower him in ridicule. Just because you don't want to be okay, whatever, man.
でもそれならどうして俺がここに幽閉されなくちゃならないんだ。
反魂の術を生徒が使用したなどという不祥事を外部に漏らすわけにはいかないでしょう。
So I get imprisoned because you don't want a scandal.
であれば証拠を、つまり生き証人であるあなたを抹殺して全てをもみ消してしまえばよいのですが、残念ながら教官たちもさすがにそれには抵抗があったようですね。
Okay, couldn't you just say that, oh, we use magic and do some use of some really powerful magicians and the exemplary staff here that we have with our doctors, we were capable of reviving him. You know, we were able to make him stable again. Couldn't you say that? Why exactly do you need to have... That doesn't prove that Way of the Anti-Soul was used. You could literally just lie through your teeth and say, oh yeah, you know, we worked very hard, magic seemed to be working, and then afterwards we were able to operate once again. And, you know, through the process, he was working out very fine, you know, within the morning. We were able to get it to work. That's all you need to say here. And yet you're instantly deciding we need to kill him because people are automatically gonna know that we use Way of the Anti-Soul. No one would fucking know that. That's really stupid.
そんな。
This game has already turned stupid. I mean, Adonis was stupid because he used the book knowing that... Oh my god. Whatever, man.
まあ抹殺はしないにしてもここから永久に出られませんがね。
Hector stiffly gave him a cold glare and teased around Might's body. Hector quickly threw him down on the stone floor and mounted him in a What? The hell?
何のつもりだよ。
We're just going right into a sex scene now? What? Okay, so although he was going to assist, there was severe dullness in his body and he couldn't put any strength into his movements. Even if he could, Might's short stature compared to Hector's height and width was too much. He wasn't bucked at all.
無駄ですよ。ちょっと薬を使わせてもらいましたから。
When? He laughed faintly as he declared.
なんだって。
Obviously, he's gonna play a little, you know, game of Anal Blazer. I still don't have the name for the butt sex in this game, but I'll come up with something.
僕の学んでいる暗殺術には薬による方法も含まれていましてね。おかげでいろいろと楽しい知識をたくさん身につけましたよ。
He's gonna hit you with his magic missile. You guys gonna play a little bit of... Nah, I was gonna say Magic the Gathering, but even then, that doesn't really work. That's kind of more of a game bang type thing, isn't it?
一瞬にして命を絶つ慈悲深いものからじわじわと苦しみながら死んでいく素敵なものまで様々な薬がありましてね。中には獲物の意識を残したまま体力だけを奪うような特殊なものもあるんですよ。今
Ah, damn it. Okay, well, whatever. As he said, you might finally notice the strange dullness in his body. That wasn't just a wound. Even though his senses still passed through, his hands and feet were powerless.
これは一体。
Oh, well, whatever. At Mike's reaction, Hector laughed coarsely.
ああ、大丈夫ですよ。手足がちょっとだるくなるだけですから。ちゃんと苦痛を感じることはできますよ。でないと面白くないですからね。
If you're a sadistic bastard, sure, completely amusing. Hector didn't show the Sadie side of himself by any means in front of the teachers. All the students still knew, and he could feel it in his sensitive skin inside of him that there was a cold, gloomy darkness.
あなたには罰を受けてもらう必要がありますからね。
So now I'm about to plow straight into your asshole. Yeah, I guess that could be a punishment? I don't really know. Because it seemed like Adonis and him may have been in a sexual relationship. You could assume that, but I guess there wasn't one. I mean, at the end, Adonis did kiss him on the lips, but that could have been like a unrequited love type thing, I guess. I don't know. Mike's about to get fucked in the butt, and I think I might want to stop here because there might be a picture.
何するんだよ。
Well, I'll keep going until the picture is shown at least, because I need to know whether or not this is actually happening, or if someone's just gonna interrupt right then and there. Hector's cold fingers removed the belt that's surprised Mike and pulled his trousers and underwear down and okay, yeah, this is definitely gonna go up the butt. So I'm gonna skip ahead now, and I'll see you guys when they're done, or if they don't do anything, and then I look like an idiot for stopping right now. But either way, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, I'm back. This doesn't seem to be rape. It's actually torture. He's actually whipping him. I thought this was gonna be... well, it looks like he's getting whipped. This could turn into a rape thing later, but right now it seems alright. And they've censored it themselves, so for right now everything's okay, but...
いい格好ですね、マイト君。
Later I might want to go ahead and censor it out or something, I don't know. So where his hands were hung, he couldn't hide his body, and his whole body was exposed defensively to Hector's eyes. Out of shame and anger, his cheeks flushed.
俺をどうするつもりなんだ。
鈍いですね、あなたは。こうするんですよ。
As he said that, he took out a leather whip, which he regularly used as a weapon. Hector swung the whip down, cracking noise echoed in the prison. The scarlet line was drawn on the exposed skin.
手加減はしていますから安心してください。そうでなければ肉がはぜてしまうでしょうからね。
どうしてこんなことを。
At those words, Hector's mouth twisted into a fake smile.
マイト君、あなたが邪魔だったのですよ。
What? What is that?
邪魔？
Oh, look at Mike's ass. That's nice.
アドニス君のそばにはいつもあなたがいた。目障りなんですよ、あなた。
They grew up together. Wait a minute. You're in love with Adonis, and that's why you're What a petty little bitch! A shady smile rose on his face, and he continued whipping him repeatedly. So we're just gonna stare at Mike's ass alright. Did those lacerations appear on him, or were they already there? I have no idea. They were probably already there. But, ladies and gents, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I guess I'll pick it up here. It doesn't seem like anything's actually happening, so it should be alright. We can stare at his ass all we need to. But either way, ladies and gents, with that said, if you have liked this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you hate it, then, you can go ahead and dislike it. Have a comment, leave it in the comment section. And if at any point in time you guys did happen to like the sound of my stupid voice, you guys can go ahead and subscribe. Anyone of you two have anything left to say? Game? Is anything gonna...
あなたのおかげで僕は彼に近づくことができなかったのです。
What a petty little bitch! And that's not even true! You could still get near him! You are the worst person in existence right now! Oh my god, okay, you know what? I'll continue this guy. Yeah, fuck it. I'll see you guys.